What's up, guys? Bobcat here. So we're back on the barn lot, and that house is done. And we call it the barn lot because there's a nice old barn here, really old vintage barn. And the good news is they're going to keep it. The developer's going to keep it here, and they're putting a new house though right here where I stand. So they're able to fit one in here and also keep the barn, because you got a neighbor there and then the new neighbor there. So there was about 6 trees marked that have to come out so we can dig this foundation. And they're all hardwoods, which is good. I keep the logs for firewood. But unfortunately, that maple over there, that's beautiful when it's all nice leaves on it and stuff, but it's got to go, unfortunately. That one, and we got 2 cherries, and then we got this old big one here. I know it's a sort of hardwood. I don't know what the heck kind of wood it is. It's like red. It has some red in it. It looks like some kind of swamp tree, swamp maple, sycamore, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, it's crazy. Looks like an overgrown weed that just grew into a tree. And then this was the smallest one here. This here, yeah, this is hardwood. This is some sort of maple. And that, I didn't, unfortunately that one had to go also because of the foundation. But that one gets to stay. Thank God, that's a nice one. But yeah, so we have the house and obviously the new house, but they put up a new fence right there. And these are tall trees, so I got the mini excavator here on site, the komatsu anyways, and we're using this, to help us make sure they wedge over the direction we want, because they all seem to have a little lean towards the fence. And I'm notching them and stuff, and I use the machine. It's awesome when you got a machine, no messing around. Yeah, because they would easily touch that fence, and no messing around with that stuff. When when you're out in the middle of the woods, fallen trees, you direct them where you want to go, so it's easier for whoever's dragging them, and all the butts facing one way. But when you're in a residential area and you got houses and stuff, there's no room for error at all. I don't climb trees or have a bucket truck, but I'll take trees down as long as they're not directly at power lines or over a house. But as long as I can get my excavator in there and use that to help direct them where I want to go, we're good. But yeah, I wanted to take a quick video on that. So we're taking down trees today. So let's do this. All right, just watch out for those branches. Yeah, when it starts to go down, I'm gonna get out of the way. Just stay in there. And then when I say back up. shitty wood. Yeah, I don't know, the saw wouldn't come out. It almost took the saw. But she was going. She went right where I wanted her to go. I was ready to jump like a jackrabbit. But you see that? It took the saw. The first 2 inches of the tip caught. Look at that, the holding wood I left was rotten. I knew it was rotten.
Those things you never...
I seen the cut start to close on the right hand side, meaning it was gonna go towards the fence. That's why I said go, and then that's why it pinched the bar, because the bar tip was on the right side, and because the holding wood.
Yeah, because it wasn't holding.
Yeah.
It started to tip down that side.
Right there. The holding wood, it was all rotted. That, look at the holding wood. I always, you know, I leave a chunk of wood on the high side over here to hold it from going towards their fence. And when I was cutting, it started to cut real fast, and I knew from seeing that indentation on the side of the shitty bark.
That's why I asked you.
But then it started cutting fast in the cut, and I felt it, and then I knew it was rotten, and that's why I said, you know, we backed off, and I wanted to see if you'd move it with the excavator. And then that third time going in, I seen the cut close on the right hand side, and I was like, no way. I said, go. And then, you know, I didn't want, you know, obviously, if worse came to worse, you know, I'd let the saw go and run away. I don't want to get hurt, but you know, I just stretched out and had my hand on the, because it was taking the saw up in the air. You know, it probably, if I didn't hold on to it, it would have flipped it a couple times in the air and then dropped. No, that's how much pressure was on that tip. But it didn't bend the tip. I seen, you know, because I went up with it. Look at that. Go down with it. I wonder what that one's from. Where that? There's no pin up there. Oh, it's probably from oh, the upper one. Little leak on the excavator. The upper piston. Sometimes when they're cold, the machine's been sitting for weeks, and you know, everything's still warming up. Sometimes sometimes the seals weep a little bit and they leak a little bit until they get warmed up. You know? Lower it down. Curl it up and put everything in and lower it down. And then lower it. Yeah, no, hold on. I could see right here. See that? Watch this. I just got it on camera. The seal's weeping. I never had a problem with that, and because nothing's warmed up really yet. We just got out here. So hopefully that'll, you know, the seal will warm up, because when the oil warms up. Yeah, that was definitely shitty wood here. Damn. You could see on this one here, I left wider holding wood here, so it would hold the tree and go where I want it instead of towards their fence, because that fence is only like 50 feet away right here from where I'm standing. Can't have that shit. But all right, so then I'll make a video next. We're gonna do some chipping. Gotta cut this stuff up. I'll save the logs, do some chipping. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. We'll see you on another one.